Hitsville holds a special place in the annals of American music history as the birthplace of Motown. Located at 2648 West Grand Boulevard in Detroit, Hitsville was the original headquarters of Motown Records, the pioneering record label that revolutionized popular music and became synonymous with the sound of young America in the 1960s and 70s. Berry Gordy Jr.'s entrepreneurial spirit can no doubt be traced back to his amazing parents. He at the time was a line worker at Ford Motor Company before founding Motown Records with the vision of creating his own record label. Gordy had a keen ear for talent and a knack for songwriting and producing, and he assembled a roster of artists that would come to define Motown sound. People like Smokey Robinson and the Supremes, the Temptations, Marvin Gaye, Martha Raye, and Stevie Wonder. And it's amazing many of these were local Detroit talent as well. Clearly, the 60s was a time of turmoil and change, but it was really cool to also see displays that talked about how Motown contributed to social movement forward as well. It's so cool the way that they've preserved the entryway and the desk there. And you can just imagine these amazing artists like the Temptations walking through this door so that they can go ahead and record their next mega hit. The docent told the story of a young Stevie Wonder who would come in and go directly to the candy machine. They would always leave a dime on the top of it for him and also be sure that his favorite, Baby Ruth, was always in the same spot so he could grab it. One of the key features of Hitsville was Studio A, the label's flagship recording studio, where many of Motown's most famous hits were recorded. Studio A was a modest space with just enough room for a small band and vocalists, but it had a unique atmosphere and acoustics that gave recordings a warm and vibrant sound. Gordy himself was known for his hands-on approach to producing, often sitting in on recording sessions and offering feedback and guidance to artists and musicians. Hitsville quickly became a cultural landmark in Detroit, attracting visitors from around the world who came to experience the magic of Motown firsthand. Throughout the 60s and 70s, Hitsville churned out hit after hit, dominating the airwaves and shaping the sound of a generation.
Okay. So if you're like me and grew up on this music back in the 60s especially, this is a huge treat to be in the same room as these amazing recording artists like Stevie Wonder and the Temptations, Diana Ross. Just a fun experience and a real kind of like taste of history. It's really, really fun.